All right, welcome back. I hope you're having an amazing time so far. Our next speaker is Thomas Knox. He's the Director of Product at AiFi. Please join me in welcoming Thomas to the virtual stage.
Thank you very much. So, get this going. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining. Hello, everybody. My name is Thomas Knox, and I'm the Director of Product at AiFi. It's our vision to make AI as widely accessible as Wi-Fi, hence the name AiFi. I'm trying to be a little bit clever there. We're making this vision a reality by bringing AI into the physical world, by making retail stores autonomous. Since everybody loves a good piece of creative, I want to start this off by playing a 1-minute video, which does a nice job of highlighting our solutions. Hopefully, after the video, everybody will have a better baseline understanding of what we do here at AiFi. So, as highlighted in the video, we transform, create, and deploy autonomous stores with some of the largest retailers in the world. Needless to say, it's been an exciting journey for us, and we're even more excited about what's to come. With any new technology, as well as any good business for that matter, we started with what's called a minimum viable product, and gradually expanded this to more complex solutions with our retail partners driving this product evolution. As such, our minimum viable product was a 300 square foot store where shoppers could only enter with an app. It wasn't really the best one at that. We later scaled this to a solution of 800 square feet. It wasn't long before customers started asking for multiple entry methods. So we introduced the ability to get rid of the app and simply enter with a credit card or debit card. Well, after having launched a few larger stores, we wanted to give the shoppers the option to choose between their traditional and more normal shopping habits with a typical checkout, cashier checkout, or opt into the faster AiFi journey. This allows the shoppers to gradually switch from autonomous shopping rather than being forced to do so from day one. This ensures the retailer doesn't lose any customers during the transition and gives the shopper the ultimate freedom of choice. We call this the hybrid solution. It's presently the most complex as well as the most in-demand solution overall. And even though a portion of the shoppers are not going to go through our system, we still need to track and differentiate all of the actions of these customers throughout this journey. But we've already conquered this challenge and launched the world's largest hybrid store that only uses vision-based AI. This means there's no wait shelves and no sensors throughout the store. Only cameras placed above in strategic positions to adequately cover the store, effectively cutting the cost by a factor of 10 to any existing solution. As shown in the image, this store uses turnstiles, but there are multiple entry options available. As mentioned in the previous slide, hybrid shoppers are allowed to choose how they want to shop, while still providing the retailers unique tools to improve their overall store efficiency. But this isn't a sales presentation, so I don't want to go too much further with it. Instead, this is a technical presentation. So what's next for AiFi? Well, just as I mentioned before, it all depends on the retailer's needs. While it's certainly easy to guess that scaling larger and larger stores over and over again is in demand for sure, there's something that's started to attract more attention, and that's personalizing the shopping experience. Now, it's a pretty broad statement, so what do I mean by this? Now, I want you to take a moment and I want you to imagine being able to connect your online habits, your personal preferences, your loyalty benefits, and everything that you've come to expect from e-commerce to your journey as you enter a physical store. There's a lot of work ahead of us, but we're on a path to make this as seamless as physically possible. Now, I want to give you a peek into the future of autonomous store technology, where we're heading. First up is in-store offers based on your online behavior. We believe the ultimate form of seamless shopping is to blend your digital persona with a physical store by relaying that context throughout your journey. We can take all the data that you've accumulated over the years through online shopping and leverage this within the store, and vice versa. From the retailer's perspective, they're able to push targeted campaigns driving product purchase conversion, and you as the shopper get access to discounts, promotions, and other interesting actions on items that you may have been interested in. We can send these notifications via phone or via in-store displays at the entry, during your shopping, or something even a little bit more real-time, like as you're interacting with the object being the trigger, as your interaction with the object being the trigger. This is just the beginning. We believe the possibilities are endless here. Let me move on to number 2. Electronic shelf labels, aka ESLs, are the way of the future throughout retail and have seen mass adoption happening fairly recently. Well, we're already looking to take them to the next level by building direct integrations with these labels and providing real-time adjustments throughout the day. This can come in many forms, but to give you an idea of the possibilities with personalization, I want to go into detail on one single use case, shopper proximity-based adjustments. What does that mean? Well, every second our store is calculating large sets of data points to understand the shopper's physical location, as well as their actions in relation to that physical location. This means that we can use that shopper's locational context to dynamically adjust prices as you approach a product. A perfect example of this would be a shopper with a loyalty card and one without. While the non-member sees the full price, we can push to the ESLs a different price for the member. We've already had partnerships being in the works with key players in the field, and we hope to see progress on this over the next year. Now, on to one of my personal favorites. Well, we might be a few decades away from the personalization seen at the stores in sci-fi movies such as Minority Report. It's amazing to see the possibilities dreamed in fiction being brought to the real world. While we're looking into things such as Face ID and Palm ID to allow you to access a store without a phone or card at all. We've already been seeing huge traction in the Asian markets. Well, we also want to bring into reality such things as personalized welcome messages and advertisements. You're no longer just a number, you're no longer just a shopper, but instead you're a human who has your own likes, has your own tastes, and that's being taken into consideration during your shopping experience. And finally, getting into things like guided shopping and shopping lists to make sure that you never forget something the next time you're in a store, and you can find the item that you're looking for with ease without having to go searching forever. Now, before I close this out, I want to say that this is already a reality. Autonomous retail technology has moved past the concept phase and is now moving into mass adoption. We're about to see a fundamental shift in how we shop, the simplicity and the personalization of our journeys. We're excited to be a part of that change, and we look forward to getting your hands on it sooner rather than later. Thank you very much for your time, and we hope to see you in one of our stores very soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Thomas. If you could just stop sharing your screen so the audience can give you a huge virtual round of applause.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a nice day, guys.
Thanks so much. All right, for the audience, it's time for you to make your way to your next session. Along the way, make sure you accept your connection request and check out our amazing AI exhibits. Thanks so much, and we'll see you around.